Guys, this is your boy Will with another one going over last night's NBA action. A ton of games. Let's get right into it. Luka Doncic with another huge game, 33 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists. From what I understand, he's the leading scorer in the NBA right now. A lot of people are saying he's having an MVP type season, while the Nuggets are struggling without the Joker, without Jokic. So he's been out for a couple of games and they've been struggling. They've been losing some games, but Dallas came through. I feel like Dallas is having a good season. They've lost some tough games. 9-6, Denver 9-6. Luka might need some help. They might need to get Luka some help. They lost Porzingis, and Porzingis is having a hell of a year in Washington. So maybe they should have kept Porzingis. I'm not sure. Moving on. And big game out in the East. The Bucks versus the 76ers. Joel Embiid with another monster game. He's had some monster games this season. 32 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 blocks. Oh my goodness. And I mean, the Bucks played well. It's just that the Sixers played a little bit better and Joel Embiid showed up. I mean, Giannis had 25 points. He did his thing. The Bucks were playing well. It's just like Joel Embiid. I feel like there's a rivalry there. Philadelphia versus the Bucks. I feel like those are two teams that I would like to see in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. That would be a good series. Moving on. The Cleveland Cavs defeated the Hornets. Darius Garland, 41 points. This guy, I mean, he is very skilled. Darius Garland, I'm telling you, Cleveland has a squad. They have a bright future with Jared Allen, with Donovan Mitchell. I mean, Donovan Mitchell last night had 34 points, and Mobley had 21 points. Uh, Allen had 20. So that's going to be very tough to beat these guys. This is a high scoring team right here, very high scoring team. The Hornets just couldn't keep up. Too much firepower coming out of Cleveland. All right, moving on. The Lakers back in action. Anthony Davis, huge game, monster game. This is the type of game that Lakers fans want to see out of Anthony Davis. 38 points, 16 rebounds. Huge game for him. I mean, this is the Anthony Davis that I feel like people think he's able to do. Like this is the kind of game that he's able to put together. If he were like consistent and he could always, show up in games like this, that would be amazing. LeBron was not playing. Walker has 17 points. But I'm telling you, this guy, at one point, people thought he could be like the MVP of the league. Anthony Davis with a huge night, giving the Lakers a much needed win. Moving on. Let me see. Utah versus the Suns. This is a tough matchup there in the West. Lauri Markkanen, I always say his name wrong. 38 points. This guy has become a star in Utah. I knew going into this game this was going to be a tough matchup between the Suns and the Utah Jazz. But I'm telling you, Utah is for real. And this guy, I'm guessing the Bulls regret trading him because he is turning into an all-star. An all-star in Utah. All right. He's like their main player. Curry, moving on. Curry had 24 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists to beat the Knicks. The Knicks were on a nice run there. The Warriors definitely needed this win because they've been struggling. They're only 7-9. The Knicks 8-8, 500. But the Golden State Warriors needed this win badly. Klay Thompson played a little bit better last night with 20 points to help out the Golden State Warriors. They need to step up their defense, Golden State, in order for them to start winning more games. The Grizzlies won again last night, 10-6. They're definitely one of the best teams in the West. Jaren Jackson, 25 points, 12 rebounds. They're a well-rounded team. Ja Morant, he kind of hurt his ankle last night, so I hope he's okay. But the Grizzlies still managed to win the game. And the Wizards beating the Heat. The Heat are struggling this year. I did not expect the Heat to struggle to this extent. But the Wizards have been playing some good basketball. Kyle Kuzma, 21 points, 8 rebounds. I'm telling you, it was a mistake for the Lakers to let Kyle Kuzma go because the guy could shoot. And he's been shooting even better than this year. And him and Kristaps have been a good team, have made a good, 1-2 combo for the Washington Wizards. Moving on. Huge night last night in the NBA. Jaylen Brown, 27 points, 10 rebounds. And Boston just keeps rolling. And they beat a very good team in the New Orleans Pelicans. New Orleans has been playing good. But Boston, I'm telling you, they play that old school basketball, that grit. They have that grit, the defensive grit that that just very tough team to beat. And I feel like they might make it to the Eastern Conference Finals or maybe the NBA Finals again. I could definitely see that happening because they have a well-rounded team. And to top it off, Indiana beat the Rockets, and the Orlando Magic beat the Bulls. Orlando was out without Paulo Banchero, and they still beat the Bulls, who are struggling. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.